Alright guys, I'm trying to be natural, but this is like my 5th take already. Anyways, welcome back to the vlog, you guys. This week it's going to be pretty exciting because SUMA Performance sent out this side view mirrors for me to install and review. And I'm like, you know what, why not? At first when they emailed me, but when they reached out to me on Instagram, I thought it was SEMA, because like, what the hell is SEMA asking or messaging me for? And then I realized it's SUMA Performance, and I was wondering what the hell it's all about. And they specialize in side view mirrors, direct replacement ones too. So I did a little bit of research on it. The founder, I believe his name is Eddie. I don't think he was a car enthusiast at the moment, at the time that I think I was reading his bio, and he said that he traveled to, I believe it's Korea or Malaysia, one of the two. He was hanging out with his brother. They took him out for a cruise and just fell in love with the car culture, and that was his history from there. He opened the company with his brother, and they started developing these side view mirrors. And you know, with a company that's backed with passion, I absolutely love that. And I don't mind supporting the brand and stuff like that. So let's go ahead today. Let's open this box and let's see what's all about. Pretty awesome. Okay guys, what's in the box? 2 mirrors. That's it. 2 mirrors. But let me open one of them up for you guys. So the SUMA Performance mirrors is actually glass, not plastic, because I found out the hard way when I was cleaning some of the other mirrors that are on the market. I didn't realize it looked like glass, and then I was like having all those fine light scratches all over it. So this one from SUMA Performance, you go to their website, you can choose between just a glass with blind spot monitoring, glass, hydrophobic by the way, blue tinted wide mirrors with blind spot monitoring, and heated mirrors if you choose that. In my case, it's going to be a direct replacement. So we're going to have the blind spot monitoring, wide angle lens, blue, and heated mirrors. Pretty awesome, direct replacement. Thing I love about it. Let's walk over here and I'm going to show you guys the competition. This is the guy that your girlfriend told you not to worry about. He's the direct competition. So Spoon is basically, as you know, if most of you guys have done your research, it is a stick-on, but they do retain the blind spot monitoring, but you do lose the heated mirror. So basically for all the guys that live in colder climates, you don't get the benefit from the Spoon mirrors, but they're blue, wide angle, very expensive, or I think comparable to the SUMA ones. The SUMA looks a little darker than the Spoon, but pretty much identical. But this is direct replacement, and you don't lose the benefit of the heated mirrors. All right, before we start, I know some of you guys are probably saying, "Oh, you know what? I'd rather fork out the money and get the Mugen ones. They're identical." But you know what? You want to pay I think it's $350 US plus shipping, plus your tariff fees right now. Or you can spend, starting at $140 to what I'm getting right now is $170 US. And I don't think there's any tariffs on these ones because I believe they're from the US. The only difference between the Mugen one is you get that stupid LED here. Come on, like realistically, you guys, you're gonna pay $150 or $350 to get stupid little LEDs here. I'm gonna say stupid because what is the purpose of that? You already got side markers on the rears, you got side markers on the front. Why do you need to have something flashing in your face every time you signal? And you're paying triple the amount. And I looked at the install. To do that, you're gonna crack that front cover open. You're gonna risk breaking it too. So up to you guys. If you guys want to pay for the Mugen, you go ahead. I think this is the perfect alternative. You can only see it one-time install, and that's it, and you're done. The only drawback is I think the SUMA logo could be just a little smaller, maybe more or less obscure, just over here a little bit. Just saying. That's my own feedback. And by the way, I won't be crying if I broke one of these mirrors at 140 or 170 bucks. I'd be crying at 100 or 350 bucks. I would be crying. Yeah, keep that in mind. Oh, and I also forgot, these are back with 5-year guarantee. 5 years. this car will be gone by in 5 years. Okay, prior to doing this install, you guys, I did a little bit of research to see how these mirrors are held on by. It's kind of scary how some of these guys are showing you how to yank these mirrors out by using your hands. But man, do me a favor, get yourself a set of these tools. Well, not specifically these tools unless you really want to, but anyways. So if you guys work on cars a lot and taking panels, do yourself a favor and get yourself a set of these. It has everything ready to take a car apart. It's everything centralized, ready, and you won't be losing anything. It has like hook tools, pick tools, things to take your dash trims apart. There's everything for stereos. These are, I think these are for like taking off like depinning connectors. But today I'll be using this tool, and I believe this tool today for the job. And I'll show you. Let's get right into it. Okay, so on the FL5 mirrors, or like the 11th gen mirrors, they're held on by 3 pivoting points. There's one right here. That's one of the motors. This is one here. That's the other motor. And then the one that actually holds the whole mirror on, because these are just allows the mirror to move up and down, side to side. Use your tool here instead of grabbing by your hand, because if you put the wrong pressure, you'll crack the mirror. So let's pop this one off first. This one. It's hard to do this when trying to show you guys on camera. 2. And then the last one is that pivot point inside there. Hopefully you can see it right there. All we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate it. You can see it let go. That ball right there. That ball here. Okay, so basically these little balls here are held in by this. It goes into these cups here. And this big one here is held on by these. And so all you do is just put it in and rotate it, and it comes off. Okay, so up next, what you want to do, instead of just yanking on, hopefully you guys can see here. Can you see? Okay, the small one is for the side marker here, is held on by a clip. It's clipped on. So you want to use a pick in your tool set here and rotate it out of there. One. And here, same thing. For the heated mirrors, you don't want to just grab and yank on it, because you do risk breaking the elements that are holding, that are like basically sucked against the mirror. So use your pick and then rotate it out of there. One for each side. Just like that. See this little pick here. Use a pick, release the hook right here. Release that. And then rotate out. And then one here and one here. Because I've seen guys yanking it out of there, and you're gonna break that circuit board. Not one circuit board, but you see all the heat elements in there? You're gonna break that. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we need this backing plate off of here and put it onto the SUMA mirror. So what you're gonna do is it's held on by all these clips here, and we're just gonna use a pry tool, plastic pry tool. But if you guys don't have a workbench like this, make sure you put it on a microfiber, because you don't want to scratch your glass when you put a little bit of pressure on it. So let's go ahead and start popping these off. It should come off quite easy. Like that. Put pressure on the tab and pry up. Same with this side. Pressure on the tab outwards and pry up. That's it. So we don't need this clip here, because the SUMA one doesn't have it. And we're going to go ahead and push it in. And that's it. And we're gonna go ahead and reinstall it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and plug it back in. And make sure it's seated down. And then this one here, I don't think it has polarity, so I just plug that in. just like that. You'll feel it seep down. Okay, so putting it back is pretty much the same. You make sure it has to go inside these cups. So the plan is, it's very important that you put the middle one in first, okay? And then I'll show you after. You're gonna do that. And you want to put pressure right where the actual mounting port. So keep an eye on where the actual the three balls are, because that's where you want to put the pressure. Because you don't want to go and put pressure out here. Like I said, you're going to end up cracking that mirror. It's a little on the scary side, but there's one. I know it sounds scary, you guys, but believe me, put the pressure where the ball is. Okay, and then now we're going to concentrate on the bottom one, make sure it's lined up. Okay, and then put the pressure on that one. It's going to seat all the way, it's going to basically bottom out. You got to pay attention. It's like, see, if it moves free like this, they're not seated. And it is important that they're lined up. It is kind of scary, you guys. Not kidding. Nope. There's one. See, now it's not moving, but it moves freely up and down. Just want to double check here. It's right here. There we go. See, now it's not moving freely. Imagine doing that with $350 Mugen mirrors. And you wouldn't be at that point right now. You'd be taking that cover off right now just to hook up that stupid side marker, arrow, all the little LEDs. So there's more steps to the Mugen one. So I don't know, it's a little scary. I'm telling you, if you guys try it yourself, you know how I'm feeling right now. But I feel a little better if I broke a $150 mirror than a $350 mirror. Yeah. Anyways, let me show you guys something. This is one of the founders of Midnight Rev Up. It's one of the local shows in Edmonton and Western Canada. This car was like, it's right out of the box, it's ugly. When he announced that he bought one of these, and I'm like, you know what, I don't know if you can do anything with this car. It's butt ugly. But he proved me wrong. He proved me wrong. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, you guys, and I just want to show you guys. All right, Mark did a very fantastic job on this car, guys. I don't know, this car, I don't know if it justifies, like the camera like shows all the angles and the hips on this thing, but it's amazing. All he did was he changed the hood. Well, he did quite a bit on hood, the fenders, added the lip to it, and obviously the Z40s in 19 inches. I believe he lowered it too. I'm sure he did. He added some little touches here and there. Zestec steering wheel and little garnishes here. Massive wing on the back. I think it's Versus Engineering. I believe so, but I'm not too sure. I'm not a big guy on BMW, but yeah. Woo, I'm telling you guys. I don't know. Some people just have the vision to make an ugly car look absolutely just gorgeous. This thing is beautiful, you guys. Prove me wrong. Yeah, you did good, Mark. You did good. All right, I just want to show you guys the view of the SUMA Performance mirrors. It's a lot wider than the stock mirrors. Let's just use my car as a reference. You can see the right here, you can actually see the tires and everything, right, or the wheels. Let's put on the factory one here as best as I can. See how it loses the, it's not as wide. You can barely see my my tires. See how much wider it is. I know it's not the best, but you just gotta trust me on this one, you guys. But that blue is just absolutely beautiful.
Very nice.
Some guys might not like it. Some guys will like the wide angle. You might have a little bit of getting used to. But no more blind spots. All right, guys. So again, do yourself a favor. Go get yourself one of these tool kits. I'll put the link in the description below. If you guys, it's a fantastic kit. And let's talk about the mirror. Thank you, SUMA Performance, for sending out this mirror for us to review. Now, hopefully I take the stress out on installing side view mirrors. It doesn't matter if it's the SUMA ones or Mugen's or, well, the spoon ones are actually easy. Just stick it on. Anybody can do that. But blind spot monitoring, let's see if let's see if it works. Because if you turn the car on, it should, okay, markers flash. Yeah, see it works? Oh yeah, mirrors move. So she's good. So yeah, so everything I showed you guys, there should be a little less stressful when installing these mirrors and a little less hesitant. It's actually pretty easy if you know where the right pressure points are. I'm supposed to have some kind of code or something for you guys. If you guys are really interested in buying these mirrors, there's like a discount code or a code with my name or something on it. I don't know. I'll set it up with SUMA Performance. I'll put the link in the description below if you guys want to get a set of these beautiful mirrors. I'm going to go ahead and clean them all up and let's do a B-roll. And that's the end of the vlog, you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, give me a like, give me a follow, whatever you guys want to do. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Whatever happened to that girl, eh? Just, you know, made some spitting references and got her fame, and I heard she ripped off a whole bunch of people. But that's what I heard. I don't know. I wonder whatever happened to her, eh? Look at that. Woo! Beautiful.